My favorite thing to be is skinny. And I fear you cannot say that out loud, but it is my favorite thing to be, and it is my favorite fear to not be. And this is just for me personally. This is all personal to me. But I just wanted to say it out loud because honestly, it's all I think about. It's just all I think about.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This video is a part 2 to one previously posted about Slim Kim, and we are going to be watching different people react to it. People on the skinny side and people who are formerly skinny and all that. Listen in and share your thoughts at the end of the video, and please keep it respectful.
No tea, no shade, but I know exactly what Slim Kim meant. This has come from somebody who's been skinny their whole life, been bullied for being skinny, 100 pounds soaking wet their whole life, and tried everything in the book to gain weight. I'm talking about I used to force myself to drink 3 Ensures a day until I threw up. I tried a pediment, whatever you want to call it. All the weight gain masses, the putting peanut butter in my smoothies, everything in the book, and I still can't gain weight, and I'm cool with that. I had to learn myself for just being slim as hell. So I know what she mean, but it was all about wordplay. But there's nothing wrong with self-confidence, because let's be honest, if a plus size girly came up here and said the same thing, that I love being plus size, I love my size, and I wouldn't want to wish to be anything smaller than what I am, y'all would have all been gassing her up. Nobody would have been clocking her tea. But for some reason, anytime a skinny girl wants to love herself, y'all make it seem like it's an issue, like skinny girls can't get body shamed. Because I grew up hearing my whole life, why is your wrist so small? Why don't you be eating? You're borderline underweight. I've been called Slim Jim, Cinnamon Sticks, Cinnamon, Twig, you fucking name it. I feel like the only people that's getting offended is the people that don't love themselves. If the shoe don't fit, don't fucking force your big ass feet into it. Y'all could have saw the post and keep scrolling. Why are you making it about you like she was trying to hate on plus size girlies? I don't think it gave that at all, but let me shut up.
I know that I am skinny, okay? I've always been skinny. But I don't need nobody to sit here and tell me. I don't need nobody to sit here and tell me how small I am, or point out my weight, or tell me that I need to eat more, or tell me that I'm getting too skinny, or telling me that I am too skinny. That shit is hurtful.
So I seen the video going around about the girl Slim Kim saying that she liked being skinny. And me personally, I wish motherfuckers stop looking for validation from other people about how they feel and how they look. I used to be skinny my whole motherfucking life. I hated being skinny, for real. I always wanted me to gain some weight because I never could feel my clothes out. So me personally, I don't feel no motherfucking type of way about it. Only thing I wish I would give away right now is my stomach and a little bit of my face fat. But besides that, I don't look for motherfucking validation from nobody. If she enjoys being skinny, let that lady be skinny. Me personally, I didn't like being skinny. Like I said, I wanted to fill my fucking clothes out. But like I said, I'll drop a few motherfucking pounds. But besides that, girl, I don't give a fuck about what nobody. If that's what they want to do, let them people live their life. I love to fucking eat. I want to be a eat. So live your life and go on about your motherfucking day and stop worrying about the next person. Do you, boo?
What if Slim Kim was Big Kim and she was unattractive and fat and said, I love being big. I love it. I embrace it. This is what I love to be. Would y'all be mad? Because I don't think so. I don't think that women who are not plus size would be bothered by a woman who is bigger saying, I love being bigger. I embrace being big, whatever it might be. Women have a problem with a woman who is attractive to them, intimidating to them, and very much in shape. So it is if you are a small woman, I've talked about this before, and you embrace being skinny and in shape and being a small frame, people make you feel like you can't speak about that. Monique's whole career was about being a big woman and making skinny bees feel like they wasn't worth nothing. So the fact that women are upset and calling her names because she's saying that she made it I like to be skinny. And I ain't mad at her. I love the shape that I am and I want to maintain my weight. But again, it's very hypocritical when it comes to how women perceive other women. Okay.
Slim Kim, girl, you finally doing it. You finally that girl that's causing all that conversation. I've been watching you since you used to sit on the ground with that microphone. You ain't have no followers. None. Sometimes I used to think it was just me and me alone watching. I really did. I was sending your videos to my friends. They'd be like, who is this? I'd be like, this is my girl. She is hilarious. They'd be like, do you know her? I was like, no. I know the people are upset. They are upset that you said your favorite thing is being skinny. You didn't say that our favorite thing had to be being skinny. I understood it. I understood it clear as day. They don't get your humor, sis, but they will. They will. We are watching a star rise. You were speaking your truth. You weren't speaking our truth. Keep it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh my God, I love this app so much. Every day we get to watch a new star rise.
Everybody loves body positivity until we start talking about the skinny girls. Everybody loves to talk about body shaming until it comes to the skinny girls. Now, before anyone pisses me off in the comments, I'm not here to say skinny shaming is worse than fat shaming is worse than skinny shaming. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. My point is there are so many people, and it is something that I grew up with, that negatively comment on people that are really skinny. And there's a difference between complimenting someone, okay? Maybe like, oh my God, you look really good. Like, you look really slim, like da-da-da. But trust me, I'm not talking about those comments. I'm talking about the comments like, oh my God, you're so skinny. Oh my God, you eat so much, you're still so thin. Oh my God, are you anorexic? Oh my God, do you ever eat? Those comments that have that negative aura behind it, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And if you've ever done it to someone, I hope this video makes you stop, because there are many women in the world that are really skinny, and just because in the 90s skinny was the standard, it doesn't mean everybody wants to be a size 0. Like, let people's body goals be what their body goals are. If I'm a size 6 and I want to get to a nice, comfortable size 10, maybe even size 12, don't shame me for that. Skinny shaming is a thing. If you are negatively commenting on someone's weight, whether it be because they're overweight, whether it be because they're underweight, it's not fucking cute. It's not very mindful, and it's not very demure. And by the way, my name is Bella. I'm a weight gain coach. I help the girlies gain weight. But I'm also an advocate for real body positivity, because like I said, when it comes to the girlies that are overweight, we're all for the body positivity. We're all for the non-body shaming. But the same girlies are always so fast to comment on someone that's skinny to make them feel inferior because of their weight. It's giving projection. Do you know what I mean? It's giving projection. It's not cute. So let's put a stop to it.
As somebody who grew up being bullied for being skinny, I don't see any issue with being proud of being that. I don't think her saying, I'm proud to be skinny, means that people who aren't skinny should feel bad about themselves. I think it just means that she found beauty where she is, and she just wanted to share that with the world. I believe the real issue is when a woman who is conventionally attractive and subscribes to whatever beauty standards are put out in society, and she's a representation of that, she's not allowed to announce that. The same way a bigger person can walk right up to a skinny person and say, you should eat more. But if that skinny person says, well, you should eat less, all hell breaks loose. I think we all have taken the word for you page a little too seriously, because at the end of the day, there are human beings with different opinions from you behind these phones and pushing these videos. Beauty is so subjective, you can make it whatever you want. So if that means you want to be real thin, do it. If you want to be big as fuck, do it, and do it beautifully. Another person's opinion of themselves should not impact how you feel about yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so I genuinely have a question for everyone. And I feel like people are so afraid to talk about this thing, but I do not care because I talk about everything. But why is it so taboo to say that you shouldn't be overweight, you shouldn't be fat, and that, you know, why is it taboo to say that I want to be skinny forever? Like, it's so interesting how this, you know, system is built up to, because if we're going to be honest, okay, everyone, all body shapes get, you know, body shame. That's just what it is. Don't get me wrong, I do understand that, like, some people have body issues, some people do not feel about their body weight, whatever, but you guys have to understand, nobody is responsible for your own insecurities, you know? You are responsible for what triggers you. If you get triggered by me saying that you shouldn't get fat, you should make sure, because I feel like this is how I see it. As a living human, as a woman, you have the responsibility to make sure that you are healthy. And this is for my preference. You can think whatever you want to, but this is my preference. This is how I live my life. And this is how I adjust myself when it comes to life. You have the responsibility to look good, in my opinion, so that you get treated a certain way, okay? You dress the way you want to be addressed. Okay, you have the responsibility to make sure that you are healthy and that your body looks good so that you feel good. And it may sound super shallow for some people, what you will become. And sitting here and saying that, you know, I don't want to get fat, it's not me being fat phobic. I don't care if you are fat, you know, but as long as I am not fat, I will never have a problem with that. As long as I do not get, how do I say it to not sound rude? Fat, I'm okay? But if that's, and I don't make judgment based on your body, I don't care. As long as I am not the one who is in that position, I will not care that deeply about it like that. And it may sound super shallow, but I just know for a fact that if I want my life to be easier, I will have to look a certain way. And I'm doing this for myself. Like, I'm doing a favor for myself. If you don't like it, then fine. But I don't understand why it's so taboo to sit here and talk about being skinny. What's the issue? Men talk about women's body all the time, and you guys do not care. You will be in the club dancing to them, talking about bitches with ass and titties and everything, and they will be like, yeah, I don't want no bony chick, I don't want no skinny bitch with only bones. Like, they will talk about women like that, but you guys don't say shit about it. You still listen to them, you still pump them in the car, but it's wrong for a woman to sit here and say that she doesn't want to get fat. Y'all are hypocrites. I'm just being honest. Even if you don't like what I'm saying or not, you gotta respect that at least I'm being honest. And if
Patriarchy to capitalism to every single system that is put in place to oppress us. If I can validate myself, I don't actually need to buy what you're selling. If I can validate myself, I actually don't have to put up with shit from a mediocre man. If I can validate myself, I'm not going to participate in the industries that are trying to profit off of my insecurities, the industries that are trying to make me insecure. And I just think it's so funny that when a woman speaks from a place of self-worth, self-respect, people love to criticize her. People like to say things like, well, you're just going to end up alone, or you're so selfish, or that is so classless of you to even speak so highly about yourself. Cry me a fucking river. I'm so goddamn over it. We are a danger to society. We really fucking are. We're a danger to a society that treats us like second-class citizens when we actually realize and own our power. Do not let these motherfuckers make you feel like you need them, or you need that thing, or you need that person to feel complete.
Don't forget to share your thoughts down in the comments below. Now, I will start by saying, find beauty where you are and don't seek validation from other people, because your body is yours and you're going to have that body for the rest of your life. There's some things that you can be able to change and some that you may not be able to change it. Some people may be able to change their weight, others it seems like an impossible task. Some it's about their face, which I think this is what body positivity should really be about. You know, the things that you cannot change. For some people that is diverse, but can we also be body positive about faces? Because everyone just keeps dishing on people who are not conventionally attractive, and unless you're getting plastic surgery, there's not much you can do to change that, especially in some features. And like this lady said, for some people, if she was bigger, she would be getting more praise, because we have kind of normalized that body positivity is for people on the bigger side, and body shaming is okay to be done to skinny people. For my viewers and listeners out there, I want you to keep in mind that beauty is subjective. Like they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So it is very subjective. Don't let someone tell you how to feel about yourself. And don't let how someone feels about themselves affect you, because my energy is mine, your energy is yours. Protect that. And Slim Kim made this video, and I feel like if most people had seen that video before they commented on the other one, they would have a better perspective of how it is to embrace existing in your own body. We're just a soul dropped into different bodies. So when someone embraces the vessel that they were put into, and they start speaking from the point of self-worth and self-respect, we should not start now digging into them, because they are loving the body they're in, and you should do the same for yourself, so that you are not judging from a point of not understanding what that feeling is like. So that's all for me regarding this topic. Please love yourself. Do not be an asshole to the next person. And have a good day. Like and subscribe.